Hi, this is Sherry, and this is Soul Conscious, and this is going to be the um, weekly forecast where I basically give you some messages that come through to me for the week that come through that I should share with you, and I pull some emoji cards for each day of the week, and try and turn it upside, and cards that I have hand drawn to help me get the messages. These cards are what I use to help clarify the overall message and theme for the week that I get through meditation and oracle cards and tarot. And sometimes I'm drawn to share those with you. Other times I'm not. I'm not. So we're going to dive right in pretty quickly on this. I got lots of messages when I was preparing to do this video. You know, one of the things that I got so much imagery around travel, seeing kids play, animals, sunrises, sunsets, beauty, laughter, innocence. And the message that I got that was real strong around that imagery is this need to connect to something that brings out the innocence and the playfulness within us right now. I really feel that at large, there are a number of people out there, right, that are going through this where there's something in their life that they're turning over and over and over in their head that they just can't shake. It's really sitting on their mind and they're just turning it over and over again. It's causing them some burden, some stress in their life, maybe some sleepless nights. And I'm really feeling this need for everyone right now that's going through that is sitting in that place of something in your life is just, you're stuck in your head about, you're going over and over and over again with it. And you can't, you're trying too hard to find a solution to the problem. And the message I'm getting is that you need to surrender in a sense and move yourself away from those feelings by doing something almost like a distraction to get yourself out of your head, something that you enjoy, that brings you pleasure, that brings you that playful innocence. Animals bring that, our pets and animals bring that, or watching cat videos, animal videos. That tends to bring out, kind of gets us out of our head and out of our own thoughts. And when we can get out of our own thoughts or out of our own head, sometimes that allows source or the divine, the universe, to step in, or even our higher selves to step in and allow, that solution to come through that we've been beating ourselves up to. Too many times we get in our own way and create problems for ourselves because we try to find the answer instead of just letting things unfold naturally the way that they're meant to unfold in our lives. I know I've been very guilty of that in my lifetime. And even recently, I've found myself doing that, and I have to remind myself to breathe, or I take a break and do something that will distract me just long enough to get it off of my mind. And even simple things like that help you ground yourself, that's one of the things, like when you're up in your head or something is on your mind and sitting on your mind, something as simple as things for grounding. And you can go online and look up ways to ground, but some of the ways you can ground is to get out into nature, or, drink lots of water, eat healthy foods, even take a bath, sit in a tub of water. These kind of things help us ground our energy and balance ourselves out a little bit. But I'm really feeling that need to connect with something, that will help, get you out of over obsessing and overthinking about that, whatever it is for you that has got you stuck in your head. It's really important right now that you breathe, step away from it, do something to get it out of your head and out of your mind, because this is causing so many problems for people right now. And I can't speak to what that is for you, because every person is going to be different, and what that issue is for you is going to be very unique to you and your situation in your life. And it definitely revolves around something that is very, very important to you. I see us uh, at large wanting to move towards something that we find we love, we have decided that brings us joy and happiness, love, that we're passionate about, but it is taking us some strength and courage to move toward that, to get, to maybe overcome perspectives, that limiting beliefs that we have, things that are stopping us, that are, we find that we think are challenges, but really they're not. They're just perceptions and limitations that we have put on ourselves, restrictions we have put on our own selves. Because when we step out of our way, our own way, and allow the universe to step in, everything is provided for us. We usually are the source of our own unhappiness, unfortunately. So it's really important right now, like I said, to get out of your own way, so to speak. Get out of your own way, get out of your head, get out of your own way. And however you need to do that, whether it's take a trip somewhere to get the things off your mind, or connect with animals, children around you, anything that will distract you just momentarily, just enough to bring you happiness and joy, so that you break that train of thought for yourself. The other thing too is the oracle card that I pulled, and I've in other videos, the main oracle deck I use is Sacred Geometry Oracle deck, because it means a lot to me personally. And this is the card that I got, and what I was drawn to is these differences between these two, the light and the dark, right next to each other, and that polarity. And this card actually speaks to polarity and our perceptions around the fact that everything is good or bad, right or wrong, when everything, honestly, that's society that has put those restraints, made us believe that everything is stapled in duality and polarity, that everything is, there's these opposite ends of the scale, when honestly, there are those gray zones. It's how you compare things. Like if you have like if you're looking at weight, for example, it depends on what you're comparing, whether something is heavy or light. If you're comparing like a feather to a stone, well, of course those things, you're going to know the difference between those. But if you're comparing two things that are very, very similar in nature, like maybe a rock and concrete, that have almost the same, weight, that it makes it hard to differentiate between what is heavier and what is lighter, or what is right and what is wrong. And really there is no right and wrong. There's only perceptions that we have, beliefs that we have imposed on ourselves to believe there is that separateness, that duality, that polarity in everything around us. So when we break down and get rid of that thought pattern, that is limiting us, of thinking that there is separation. And we come into a place of looking at things from a perspective of unity, that everything is right, everything is wrong. There is no right or wrong. There is no good or bad. There is no, good or evil, whatever those spectrums are for you. When you step into this place of looking at saying there are no, there aren't these opposite polarities, and there's this, there really is this spectrum. And it's just where you are on the spectrum and what you want to believe and perceive for yourself. This is why, somebody that does wrong in the world, in their belief system, they probably don't believe that it is wrong. And that's why they act in the way that they do, because they don't believe what they have done is wrong, where somebody else looks at it and says what they're doing is wrong. And that's their belief. One person believes one thing, one person believes another thing. It doesn't make it right or wrong. It's all in how you perceive something. So this is the real big messages that I have for this week that want to come through. And just know that these messages, even though I do them around the upcoming week, they really are timeless. Like, this message is just, it's for whoever needs it when they find it. So please understand, these messages really are timeless. And if you're finding this video, there's something in here for you right now. There's something you need to take away. The universe is putting this in your path for a reason, and it's for you to discern what that reason is for you based on where you are right now in your life and in your path, toward your journey. So with that, without further ado, I want to jump into, because I've talked a little bit here, so let's go ahead and jump into this week's soul weather forecast for us. And we're going to go ahead and start on Sunday and see where we are with Sunday. So what I have for us for Sunday for our mood is this right here. So let's see what we get with that. And I hope wherever you are in the world right now that you're having a really good day. I know right here, it's interesting for me, because this morning where I'm at, it's been snowing, flurrying, and it was really, really pretty. But it's been very gray outside. And then it was the moment that the sun peeked out, and I got sun coming in my windows. And I saw that sun come out, that I was illuminated, and said, okay, it's time to do this video and get on it. Right when that sun came out, it was like, it kind of illuminated and said, it's time. Get up here and do this. So what we have, oh, that's not what I want. Okay. Yeah, that's that one. And this one. Okay. So what I have for Sunday, and I don't know if you all enjoy doing these cards. If you would rather, I use these, like I said, kind of as almost clarifiers to the overall cards, tarot cards that I pull for the week. And if you would rather see me, use tarot cards, if that's something that you find you resonate a little bit with, just kind of tell me. I'll try and gauge and see if I can incorporate that more into these readings. But I thought it was fun just to do, these hand-drawn cards that I do, because it, like, when I'm doing the clarification for these daily messages, it gives me more leeway, and it helps me be a little broader spectrum on the message than tarot cards do sometimes. And sometimes it may not, like, the message I get from a tarot card may not be the same that somebody else does, because it's whatever I pick up that comes in to me, whether that's a thought or feeling. I know, to go along with the message, the overall message, I know I meant to mention this, a song that I got that came into my head kind of the last couple days as I was preparing for this reading, was this, the song kept coming up, Let It Be, the Beatles, Let It Be, Let It Be. And that really fits in with this message that I laid out for you about, needing to get out of whatever you're turning over in your mind. You need to let it be. Get it off your mind. Stop worrying about it. Stop obsessing about it. Just let it unfold naturally in the way it's meant to unfold, because the universe is crafty and smart, and it honestly, there's nothing that hasn't already been discovered and uncovered. We're just players on this playing field, on the stage, as Shakespeare put it, players on a stage. And so it's just unfolding in the way it's meant to unfold. So be kind to yourself and understand that although we do have free will, for sure we do have free will, and we can make whatever choices, things will play out and come about that are supposed to come about if they're meant to happen. So when we get in our own way, we're just delaying the inevitable. So you're just causing more complications for yourself by getting in your head and getting in your own way. You're not allowing things to unfold the way they're meant to unfold. You're not embracing and surrendering to the divine greater plan of things, that are unfolding, because there's so many integral parts, and we're all connected, and we're all one in this world, and we all have our parts to play. So it's really important to know this, to know we are connected and we're all one. We all have our parts to play. We're all unique. We all provide benefit and value, and it's important for you to play your part, whatever that is. And the way you play your part is being your true authentic self, believing in yourself, walking in the world as your true unique self, that when you love yourself and believe in yourself, and you walk in that integrity, and you have character, and you present yourself that way into the world, then you're going to be a benefit. You're going to show up in a way that is going to be helpful to someone or many people. So just know that, okay? So be kind to yourself. So let's get in. What I see is self-reflection, and I see this as that getting up in our head and trying to find peace. That struggle that we're having in our head about whatever it is, getting in our own way, because we're wanting to control the outcome of something. We're wanting to make something happen, and it's only it's all about getting out of our own way. So that is the message that I have for Sunday. I know that was a little bit long, because I kind of drew that overall message into that. So let's go on to Monday, and hopefully I can get through, since the main messages have come through, I can move through these days of the week pretty quickly for sure. So let's get this on the way. So let's do Monday. Monday I have this feeling, which is, let's see. Maybe you've got, I off the top of my head, I'm getting in an aha moment, an aha moment that you're having, that maybe, for those people that took my advice and got out of their own head, maybe something has come to light to them that has illuminated something that helps them move forward and get out of that place of stuckness, maybe. So let's see. Nope. Yes. Okay. Nope. Well, that was interesting. I had an emoji card that somehow got stuck in my other card. So you know what? I feel like that is going to come through as part of this, the message cards. So again, so what I'm feeling for Monday is again, is stop what you're doing about getting in your own head. You know, I'm seeing these mountains as being very, you know, they're dark. I'm not drawn to the peaks, the lighter part. I'm drawn to this, that in this drawing and the way I've drawn it, it almost has that chaoticness to it. It's, you know, scratchy, that in your own head, and, you know, really overthinking. Even this card, you know, this emoji card has that. It's that almost trying to analyze, overthink something, and you need to stop doing that. So, and hopefully you know, you're coming to the realization that you do need to get out of your own way. Now I see what I've done. Okay, so I got that in the wrong, had another card in the wrong deck. I got a couple cards that got switched around there on me, which is interesting. Okay, I think I got those out of there. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to Tuesday. my devil card, mischievous card. See, I don't take this as maybe some devil energy, which, you know, when you're overthinking about something, you know, that can cause some of this devil energy. Obsessing is a form of devil energy. So for Tuesday, to go with that devil energy, okay, we got a few cards that popped out. Well, I guess that one too. Okay, we got a lot of cards that popped out. And look at that, this is my overthinking card. This whole week is about this overthinking and need to get out of our head and stop overthinking something, whatever that is for you. So then I've got this need for playfulness. This is my monkey card, and monkeys are always fun and playful. You know, they always usually are fun to watch and bring out that playful mischievousness in us at times. And then I also get for Tuesday this I see this is giving to ourself. Really, and honestly, this, it's funny because this is usually my card of communicating with someone specific, but I feel this is interesting because I'm feeling for this, right, you know, what I'm getting is this is our self-talk to ourself. So this is both sides of us. Like, this is us going back and forth between ourself and in that getting in our own head and tossing and turning over something in our head. That's, you know, which really speaks to that, you know, that overthinking. I'm really getting that message. And then the last card I had was that came out was this, you know, the weight of the world. This is really weighing on us, which I kind of talked to in the intro, that this is weighing on you. So it's really, there really is this need to stop obsessing over it and get out of your own way, you know, and to do that through doing something that will slightly distract you. And I'm not talking do something that is going to distract you completely, like where you go down a rabbit hole distraction, like some things can do, like that moves toward like an addiction distraction, that makes you avoid taking action on something you're supposed to take action on. This is more of a you know, a temporary do something to get out of your head temporarily so that you stop overthinking about whatever it is you're thinking about. So I think we're on Wednesday now. So for Wednesday, I have this, let's see, I'm getting that as a little down on ourselves. Kind of being hard on ourselves. Being hard, and because we're being stubborn and we're standing in our own way. And that's definitely what I'm getting, standing in our own way. And no, I don't get that. Doesn't feel right. Okay. Come on, give me a card for Wednesday that goes with this. Being hard on ourselves. Okay. Yeah. Getting hard on ourselves on whatever that thing it is that you're moving toward, that you're trying to be successful, you know, whatever it is. I almost see this as like whatever it is you're trying to manifest for yourself, whatever that looks like to you, whatever you're trying to get, you know, you're trying to have victory over, you're trying to have success around, whatever that is for you, that you know, you're turning around and around and getting in your own way about. It's keeping you stuck, going round and round. You know, this is a cycle that, you know, this going round and round, you're turning it. I see this as, you know, this can be many things, of course, you know, infinity, but I see this as that, this turning it over and over in your mind, going round and round, turning it over and over. Again, those same, you know, kind of messages. So let's go on to Thursday and see what we have for Thursday. You know, I love, you know, that's why I do the overall messages, because it really helps me draw the day to day and see where we are. And it does pull those messages right out for us. So for Thursday, this is our mood card for Thursday. I get a little bit of frustration around that. I'm not going to lie. I definitely feel some tension. Definitely feel tension. The weight of the world card came out. So feeling maybe you're about fed up, a little bit fed up with something because you're getting in your own way. And you're getting fed up with it, you know, because it's becoming such a burden for you. And you're just wanting it to, you're just wanting to move forward, to start. You're wanting something new to take place, to start that change to take place for you. You're wanting to, I get from this, wanting to walk away from something and move toward a new beginning. But you're so stuck in your own head, and things aren't going the way that you want them to, and it's causing this frustration, this almost tower moment in a sense, because you're getting in your own way. So that's what I have for Thursday. So let's go on to Friday and see what we have for Friday as we move into the weekend. This upcoming next weekend. So this one's wanting to stay stuck, so we're going to take that one. Okay. So this is what I have for Friday. It's a lot of feelings of like fret, you know, like usually this is like a wow card, but you know, I'm not getting that. I'm getting almost still kind of a worry. Or like, really did that just happen? Kind of feeling. Okay, that one definitely flipped out. Yeah, y'all need to find your inner peace. That's for sure. Okay, those came out. So, yeah. Boy, to get peace, we need to stop. This is really enforcing this message of stopping what we're doing. Stop getting in your own way. Stop keeping things from happening for yourself, because you literally, for those of you that are hearing this message, this is the important message. Stop getting in your own way. The way you're going about the problem is causing you the blockage right now to move forward. It's either that you have limiting beliefs, that you don't see the way forward because you've never experienced it before. And so you are trying to control it from your perceptions and beliefs, instead of stepping out of the way and letting source step in, or your higher self, the part of you that connects into the collective consciousness, the universal energy pool that has all the answers, the all-knowing, all-seeing part of us. You're not letting that part of you, you're not tapping into that part of you that does have the answer that you seek. You're coming at it from a very limited perspective instead of a universal, expansive perspective. So it's just a matter of perception and how you're perceiving the problem and the solution to the problem. So you really, this is the biggest message I'm getting really big time this week, is a need to find a way to stop obsessing and overthinking something, to distract yourself, to get out of your mind, so that you can, so maybe that aha moment, that enlightenment will come for you that gives you the answer you need to move forward and make the change you're wanting to make for yourself. That solution, that answer is going to present itself, but you got to be open to it. And when we're in our own heads, we're not open to it. We're not open to those answers that the universe is trying to give to us, because we're literally getting in our own way. We're stopping the solution coming through. So awesome. This is a great way to end the week. If you've taken my advice and maybe gotten out there and maybe gotten online and watched some funny videos, watched some cat or animal videos, or whatever brings you joy and happiness, that distracts you momentarily to get your mind off of whatever you're thinking about. It looks like, if you've taken my advice, this is where you're going to feel by the end of the week, because maybe you're going to get that answer that you're looking for that, that problem that you're trying to solve for you, whatever that is for you. But that's always a great way to end the reading and end the note, for the week, is on a happy, good feeling for sure. I got, there will be an answer. Let it be, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. I think it even talks about words of wisdom in that song. Yeah. So for Saturday, this is interesting. Maybe something online, maybe you're doing, whether this be social media or looking something up, or just information of some kind is maybe going to come to light if you distract yourself and get out of your head. Something's going to come through to you that, information. I see this as information. So I see this as information you're receiving. I think, maybe by the end of the week, we're going, I feel that information that you might need has a chance to present itself, but it's only if you get out of your own way and get out of your own head, then there is a chance that, that information, that message is waiting, ready to come to you. it only comes to you if you get out of your own way. Get out of your head, get out of your own way. And then, you're going to get the answers you seek. You're going to find that justice, and you're going to have the answers. You're going to be able to move forward swiftly, creatively. Foxes are very crafty individuals, but they're very smart. And they, I see this as and also playful. Foxes can be very playful. So, getting in that playful energy, and the answer is going to come to you. So that is where I'm going to end this video on. So I really hope you enjoyed this message and something resonated with you and it helps somebody out there, because that's literally the reason I do these videos, is for you all, because I want to help somebody out there in the world. That's the intention that I set when I sit down to do these videos. When I talk to Source, it's all about, for me, what is the messages that the people that see this video, what's the messages they need to hear that's for their highest good this week. That's the intention I go into every one of these videos with when I do them, and I let come through whatever comes through. So I hope that you enjoy this. I hope you get something out of it. And if you do, please, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I do at least a couple videos a week with a few extras here and there wherever I'm moved and motivated, whatever comes through, that if there's other videos I'm drawn to do or called to do, I'll do those as well. But when you hit that like button, it just helps, helps share your energy with me, but also it helps get this video out there for more people to maybe get the message as well. Feel free to comment below and share, anything you want to share with me. I look forward to, the feedback that I receive. And I know these videos aren't going to be for everyone. So, I do understand that, because not everybody's in the same place at the right time. Or maybe, there could be something in the messages that might trigger something in you that you're not ready to hear, that might cause some, some feelings of anger or frustration or whatever in people. And I understand that. So I completely understand it. But it would really be great to hear from some of you and what you think, and what you feel about these messages and whether they resonate with you or not. So I love you so much. I'm going to end it here. Joy, love, and light. And I'll see you. Y'all have a great week. Thank you.